of our 30-day yoga challenge. Let's get started. It's later in the day today, so let's do some nice stretchy recovery yoga. Let's start on the ground here. Make sure you've got your strap and a couple of blocks handy. We'll use those a lot today. We're going to do some longer holds today. So let's get ready. Grab your strap. We'll start with some head and neck release. Oh, take the head from side to side. And all the way around. And the other direction. Oh, my assistant is here. Fantastic. Hello. Hi. Take the head back and forward, back, and forward. Take the hands up overhead and take a nice small bend to the right, small bend to the left. Each side, do this a few times in your own time, getting a little deeper with the stretch every time. Keeping tension on your strap, or if it's a stretchy one, you can get some movement in there. Do some stretching back and forth. Try not to let your sit bones come up off the floor. Just nice, easy arcs from side to side. Now bring the right hand over for a nice shoulder stretch. Keep tension between the hands. Find that rotation in the shoulder. Two more times. And the left hand comes over, across, keeping this tension in between the hands. Nice shoulder stretch, and we're going to take it a little deeper even here in a minute. And add a twist to it. Hands up overhead, and just take it forward and back a few times. Even that out. Now bring it into a twist. We're sort of bringing visualize your elbow to your knee. That motion. Turning the torso. And the other direction. Oof. Gentle twist. And release the strap. Whew. Shoulder shrugs up. Whew. Down the back. Forward. Down the back. Forward and down the back. Ooh, forward and down. The other direction. Just reverse your direction. And take the arms wide. And do some pulses into the chest, opening up the chest. And release. And wide, opening up the chest. And wide, opening up the chest, pulsing, and hands to center. Take the right hand behind you for support. Take the left hand to the right thigh, and gentle twist, and hold and breathe down. Take about 5 or 6 breaths here. Really dig in. Feel the spine loosen up, feel that lower back loosen up. Feel your circulation begin to change, open up through the spine and the shoulders. I've warmed the shoulders up a little bit. I can feel the circulation has changed a bit in the shoulders. Feels good. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And take the right hand back just a little bit farther. Open the chest up just a little bit deeper. A nice straight spine. And twist just a teeny bit deeper. My back just popped like 7 times. I guess I needed this. And release. Whew, come to center, shoulder rolls. Really dig in each direction. Oof. And take the left hand behind for support. Open up the chest. Right hand to the left thigh. Twist to the left. Breathing deeply. And take the left arm back just a little bit farther if you can. Open that chest up and twist just a little bit farther. Excuse me. And release. Pardon me for the sneeze. Take the left leg out, right leg out. And let's take a look at our toes. Let's release those toes. Flex and point, point, flex, point, flex. Spread the toes. Point, flex, flex. Sitting up tall, chest up nice and straight. Begin to check in with the hamstrings, the knees, the ankles. Spread those toes. You can even grab your strap if you like. Lasso your feet, bring them together, and pull forward, releasing the tension in the kneecaps. But today it was the left kneecap. Lots of tension in the left kneecap. Release. Pull forward. Keeping the chest tall. And we're going to lean back into our boat. There we go. Shifting back onto the sit bones, chest tall. Begin to check in with that lower back, the lower abs. And release the tension on the strap just a little bit. Engage the quads. And release. Good. Soles of the feet together. Butterfly. Let's flap our butterfly wings here and go from side to side. Little movement in here. Bring the soles of the feet open, wide, and dig into those arches. Making sure that you're bending from the hip. Come on through. Pull yourself over your feet. Pay attention to those toes. Grab a couple of blocks. And rest the forehead. Begin to release the tension in the lower back. take a few breaths here. Breathe deep into the belly. And release. Grab your blocks and put them under your knees. Pull the feet in just a little bit tighter and anchor your elbows into your knee pits if you can, or even in front of your knees, in front of your legs. Press the palms together. This is a great opening for the hips, just that whole hip socket, hip flexors, lower back, spine. Oh, hello. My accessory cat is looming in the forefront. She'll be on camera soon. Again. Hang out here for a couple more breaths. Hi, there you are. What are you doing? And release. Whoosh. Let's keep that right leg in. We can continue to use the block on this side. Whew. See if we can get that foot all the way in and provide our leg a little relief here. You can grab your strap for the left and pull straight down. This actually helps align. If this knee is a little bit up, it'll help us align a little bit easier to that left leg. Pulling straight down. Again, remember to release the tension in the kneecap. Bending from the waist. Keeping the chest tall. And today we're going to go ahead and bend that knee and bring it up. And this one has to come down. Trying to get that forehead to the knee. So compressing the body, pulling the knee into the chest in a seated position. This is a good internal organ squisher. Wringing out the organs. And release. Let's switch that up. Bring that left leg in. Elevate the knee just a little bit. Get a deeper connection there. Lasso the right leg. Ooh. Release the tension in the knee. Dang. I never think I'm doing it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot of tension right there in the knee. It's like crunching that knee. Pulling down. And go ahead and bend the knee. Bring it up. Get rid of that block. Pull the knee in toward the chest. And pull it in even tighter. Try and get that head to connect. And release. Whew. Come up onto all fours. Whew. Spread those toes and crunch them down. Here, press them. Put a little bit of weight into them. That feels good. A little bit of different circulation going into the toes. Flat and reverse. Flat and reverse. Do a few little cat-cows here. And take that right leg back. your legs and your arms in a row and lift up. Stretching through the fingertips. Woo. And release. Back to all fours. Cat-cow it out 2 or 3 more times. And right leg comes out. Short arms and legs in a row. And lift the right arm for a nice side plank. Woo. Engaging the abs and the quads to stay balanced. This side's harder for me. And release down. Woo. Knees wide, toes together. Down in child's pose. Grab your blocks here. What are you doing? Hey, psst. Come here, what are you doing? Hi. Need a hug? Hi. Oh. Drop down into child's pose, dropping the forehead onto the block. Making sure that your body is coming down between your legs. Press through the hands to connect the sit bones with the heels as much as possible. Take about 10 breaths here. Release all the tension from your head. You can even roll your forehead around on the block. That feels really good. Give yourself a little head rub here. Ooh, that feels good. A few more breaths. Press back a little deeper. Take the head a little bit lower if you like. And release. Coming on up, let's bring the knees together. Sitting back down onto the heels. Get a little bit of weight in the heels. Whew. Bring the hands overhead. And lean to one side. Tiny little bend. And tiny little bend to the right. One more time each side. And release. Come up onto all fours. Tuck the toes under. And come on up into down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Whoosh. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Equalize your weight. And come into plank. Engage the core. Back up to down dog. It's a plank. Pulling back to down dog. One more time. Plank. And pull it back to down dog. Whew. Drop the knees. Whew. Take that away to the side. Whew. And we're going to drop onto our forearms for puppy pose. Feel the arch the back here, down toward the ground. I guess arch the belly toward the ground. Press through the forearms. Feel the back of the hips open up, the lower back open up. You can drop the head here. Release and shift forward and come down all the way onto the belly. tiny little cobra. Cobra, cobra, cobra. Stretching the spine the other direction. Stretching that belly. I'm going to sneeze again. I do apologize. And release. Take the head down onto the hands as a pillow. We're going to take the left knee out. Just sit with that for a second. We're going to attempt to get into frog pose today. Just take that left knee out for a second. And release, slide it back down. Take the right knee out for a second. Couple breaths here. And release. Now we're going to take the left knee out and the right knee out at the same time. This is a different kind of stretch for the inner thighs and the lower back. You can actually even put your soles of the feet together in the back if that helps with the positioning. Eventually we do want to have our hips down onto the ground. It's a different kind of stretch here. Just sit with this one for a minute. You'll loosen up a little bit as you're in the pose a little bit more. So just bear with it. Keep your head as on a pillow on your arms here, or you can add a block or a blanket for some softness if you like that. Just try to release those inner thighs, that rotation of the hip. Get as full out as you can with this one. Two more breaths here. And release, unwind. Take the right leg back straight, left leg back straight. And take a nice little roll side to side. And if this is a comfortable position for you, you can stay right here with your head, using your hands as a pillow. As we take our 15 breaths in silence, closing your eye, just letting the cares of the day wash away. Close your eyes and let all tension fall out of your body. Breathe deeply, about 15 breaths here. Begin to give a little bit of motion to the legs. Get your toes and your fingers moving again. Release your arms to your sides. Shimmy on up to all fours when you feel like you're ready. Lift on up through Cobra to all fours. Cross the feet, cross the ankles in the back and come to an easy seat. Nice and slow, don't get dizzy. Woo. One last shoulder roll. Woo. And open your eyes. And thank you for joining me for day 20 of our 30-day yoga challenge. I'll see you at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so another just random time for the video, so watch for it to drop. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Have a good day.